VidHead85 here. How you doing? Let's talk, shall we? Okay, a couple things that I am looking at out of Alabama. One case has been resolved regarding, who is it? Paul Hurd and David Fancher, legally married in Massachusetts and settled in Alabama 3 months after his marriage to Mr. David Fancher. Fancher was unfortunately killed in a car crash. Now, the mother of a gay man who died of Fancher's mother had been demanding the federal court to award her son-in-law's share of the proceeds from a wrongful death lawsuit. Now, of course, at that time, Paul Hurd could not inherit David Fancher, even though they had been married, because, well, the Alabama constitutional amendment was in the way. Recently, the amendment had been overturned by Judge Granati, it looks like Grenade, and VS Granada. I'll say Granada because I don't want to think about a grenade. Anyway, the judge had overturned the law twice. One of them had no stay, and then she decided to have a 2-week stay, and then the Supreme Court refused to extend that stay any further. Now, the mother wanted to have a summary motion or something like that. Basically, she wanted to speed up the process so that the mother-in-law, Mrs. Fancher, Pat Fancher, who actually obtained services from the Foundation of Moral Law that was founded by the Alabama Supreme Court Chief Justice Roy Moore. Thankfully, Alabama has recognized Dr. Paul Hurd as a widower of his husband, and the shares of the wrongful death suit will most likely be his to have. Also, Alabama begins marriage today. That is a wonderful thing because Chief Justice, so-called Justice, of the Alabama State Supreme Court has directed probate judges, which I believe are like county clerks up here in New York. They were directed not to give out marriage license to gay and lesbian couples. And I believe that most likely that is just another hissy fit that he's having. After all, he was ousted from his position in 2002 for refusing to follow a federal court order that the Ten Commandments monument that he put up in the Alabama State Courthouse to be removed. He was ousted then, and he's basically being true to form now. I am pretty sure that I'm hoping that the next showdown that happens is him being disbarred, because if he is going to disobey a federal court order just because he doesn't like what it's saying, well, basically he is doing what he is accusing other people of doing, disobeying something because they don't like what it has to say. So anyway, I am really glad for Alabama and the marriages that are going on down there. If you please forward this to any folks in Alabama that you know, or people from Alabama, please share this. I am really want to thank everybody who had anything to do with the Alabama case, and those who have been fighting for years and years and years, who are the unsung heroes of this movement. Thank you for letting me talk to you, and I'll see you later.